Is this thing on? Yeah? Okay. Hi YouTube, friends and family. I'm back with another video. And as promised, this one's going to be about new in and styling them up and elevating these new outfits. So if this is of interest to you, please stick around. And don't forget, at some point, if you're enjoying this, to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below, okay? Let's get into it. Welcome, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is Renaissance Max. My name is Maxine, and I am back with yet another video. So let's just get into it. I need my glasses. And I'm going to be looking at my phone so that I can remember exactly what I did in what order. Okay. I hope everybody had a good week. Yeah, so as promised, I'm doing a video. I said I was going to do a video where I would be styling up all the new things that I got in over the week. I didn't get all the new things. I got some things, got some of them late, like yesterday. And so that I will leave for another day, maybe next week, okay? But despite my claims of shopping fatigue, I did get a couple of new things. Let's get into it, because we don't want to be here all day. And you know I love a good ramble. I love a good tangent. I love a good red herring and detour. But we're going to try and stay on track today. Okay? I'm going to try. There might be a little, side road. But for the most part, okay. So let's get into this. So the very first thing, and I'm going to crop up the side stuff over here. The very first thing is not new, actually. It's a few years old. And I never reached for this, never wore it before my very first W3WW. If you know, you know. Worn 3 Ways Wednesdays, started by the incredible Carolyn Gray and a bunch of other fabulous ladies. And I'm gonna put that in the description. I've mentioned it before, and how it's kind of saved me in terms of giving me a reason to get in my closet and pull things out that I've never worn, or just finding new ways to style my clothes. So that's been a real lifesaver, and yeah, just fun to do, something to do. Okay. So until that very first one that I participated in, I did not reach for this shirt dress. It's old. It's from Zara, from a few years ago. And I don't know. I just think like I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to style it. It's just like, I thought it would just look great. Just throw it on with some sandals in the summer, because it's linen, a very light linen, and so great for hot weather. And so what I ended up doing was thinking, well, how can I just make this have some kind of shape, some kind of form, some kind of style, other than just, hanging there like an oversized shirt. And I decided to pin it up with a brooch. And I really like that look. I've done it before in another couple of reels or whatever, things that I posted on Instagram. And I just think it's a great way to zhuzh something up that's just loose and flowy, and to give it some shape and some form. So yeah, that's what I did. And I'm going to show you, actually, I'm going to show you the brooch that I used, because it's another thing that I've had for many, many years. I got it at the Toronto Art Fair that we have every year in July for like 3 or 4 days down at Nathan Phillips Square, which is where our city hall is in Toronto. And they have this big art fair, and artists come from all over I guess Canada, and show their wares and sell their wares. And so it's paintings, it's just handcrafted jewelry, glass blowing, all of that stuff. And yeah, this is something that I bought. It's a set that I bought. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, it's so kitschy and it's so cute. And many, many years ago, oh, I'm sure it's older than my daughter, to be honest. So it's over 20 years old. So this is, I got my nails done. Isn't that cute? Light blue. Okay. So it's a dog with a cat in its mouth. And it's actually real silver. So, yeah. Can you see the cat? Okay, and the dog. And then, to go with it, male and female forms. So this is the male, and I guess the form of a fish for heads, and this is the female. That's supposed to be pants and a blazer, I guess, and this is the female. Ooh, with a high heel shoe and a skirt. Isn't that cute? Okay, so this set I bought, I have no idea how much I paid for it, and like I said, it's very, very old. But all of these kinds of arts and craft type things are available at this art fair, and I'm looking forward to actually going again this year and maybe seeing what else I can pick up there. So the bag is just a nice summery pop of color with this look. I love it. And I don't know if you can see, but that little hang tag that's on there is almost exactly the color of my nails. So yeah. Unintentional, but just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so that was that. That's the shirt dress. Many, many years old. I think I finally figured out how to wear it. I'm wearing it with my Jimmy Choo sandals, which were a gift from a friend of mine who bought them back from London. So, hey Charlie, hey girl, if you're out there, thank you. I love those sandals. And I feel like I can also throw this look on with just a pair of sneakers and call it a day. So yeah, that's that. I'm so glad I figured out a way to style this up, and I'm going to be wearing this summer, even though it's got long sleeves, and it's so hot. Oh my God, it's crazy. Okay, so that's that. What was the next thing? Okay, so the next thing was this other new dress. This dress is exactly the same as the black and white gingham dress that I showed last week. That was new in, that I bought at Winners. Both of these dresses were $29.99. I love that for me, because they're great, right? They're like, this one is cotton, this cream one that I got. I love the neutral color. The gingham one, yeah, I think that's also 100% cotton and lined, as I said. So this one's not lined, but it's also not, I don't think, completely see-through. I'm actually wearing it with my big girl bra, which I have on, but I just took the straps down, because normally I think what I would do is wear it with just, I mean, I have to have a bra. There's no two ways about it. So I think I would wear it with a bra that either has something very interesting going on with the straps, so that if it does peek out, then it doesn't look, you know, like, ew, you know, visible underwear. But also you can get those bras, right, where you can change the strap to the very clear, transparent ones. So yeah, that's another option, I suppose. I really like my big girl bra because it comes all the way down and it snatches me in, and I'm going to do a video on that coming up, okay? So stay tuned to this channel, because I'm going to be showing you what lies beneath the clothing. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, and okay, so let's get back to the styling. This dress is new in. I am wearing it with a pair of Melissa shoes. I did not know about Melissa growing up. I guess they've been around for a very long time, and they're very popular, and made of rubber, plastic, whatever, cloth. I think this one goes beautifully with the dress in terms of the colorway in the black. And it's got a little bit of a platform, which is my favorite thing because it gives me a little bit of height. Okay, so I'm wearing it with that, which I've had those shoes for quite a few years, also from Chic online. And yeah, that's that. The Zara basket bag, which is also from a while back, many years ago. The necklace is something I think I wore also or styled it up in my last video, and it's Silpada, bought on eBay. And the sunnies, I don't remember where I got these. Aeropostale, I don't know, anywhere, just Forever 21. I like my glasses, cheap and cheerful and stylish. Okay. Okay, and then after that, what did we get up to? Ah, yes. This dress, gonna put it up over here. I love this dress. I literally bought this dress yesterday. I was back at the store returning stuff, as I do. I'm really bad for that. But you know, sometimes you don't have time to try things on. You're just out there, you see things that look good, and I love to shop somewhere where I can return things. Because I am such a huge thrifter, when I get the chance to buy stuff that I can change my mind on, I take full advantage of that. Because with thrifting, very often you don't have that option. So I will never hesitate to take something back if it doesn't lay quite right, doesn't fit right, I can't figure out how to style it up, whatever. It doesn't go with anything in my closet, or it's just, you know, a lot of times these are just impulse buys. This dress, didn't try it on in the store, but tried it on as soon as I got home and was like, yeah, this is it. I love this dress. I was watching a video by Jeronika Mycia recently. Hey girl, hey, if you ever see this video, I say that a lot, right? I watch a lot of other content creators. Anyway, she had something that she was calling the lazy girl dress. I think that's what she called it. And this is my idea of a lazy girl dress. It just has all the components that you need, right? It's very simple. It's very basic. It's pure cotton. You just throw it on. There are no zippers, fastenings, anything to worry about. It slides on over the head very, very easily. It's got pockets, just like the other one. You know how I am about pockets. Gotta have pockets. That's like a deal breaker for me now. I'm not even considering you if you don't have pockets. I'm not, because we gotta have somewhere to put our hands and throw our keys and all of those things. I gotta have pockets. So this has pockets, and I love it for that. And I love the fact that the wide straps completely cover my big girl bra with the big, you know, it's got a substantial strap here to hold up the boobs. And yeah, so love it. Easy, breezy, light. I'm gonna live in this dress unless I can find some more in other colors, which would be great. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for that. I'm gonna be living in them, in this. Okay, so I styled it up with these shoes, these sandals that are like they're like the Teva, I think that's how you say it. Teva sandal. I'm gonna I'll pop it up, I'll put up some text or whatever, who they're made by, but they are also from Chic. I think all of the shoes, pretty much, that I'm showing in this little styling video were purchased through Chic. So yeah, Chic is like the sister company of Net-a-Porter, however you say it, Net-a-Porter. They are sort of the, I think, cheaper less expensive sister to Net-a-Porter. And so it's usually like, I think, last year's styles, or, you know, they're not brand new styles, but they are because of that markdown. Now that doesn't mean that they're very, very inexpensive site, but when they have sales, which is what I always watch out for, and they have specials where they'll say, oh, we give you an extra 10%, 20%, 15, whatever, 25% off on everything in your cart. That's when I go crazy. Because they do have stuff that I would never find anywhere else. And that's because we don't have any stores here in Toronto. And by any, I mean, I don't mean that we don't have any stores. We don't have a lot of stores. And that's going to be the topic for another upcoming video. We'll get to that later. See, here we go with the tangent. But anyway, staying on track. So Ukes, that's where the shoes came from. And I think I styled it up with the necklace is the necklace that I introduced, I think, in my video a couple of videos ago that I bought at Talise, which is a thrift store here, for like $4 or $5. I think it's actually from Aldo. And yeah, so I styled it up with that just to give it a little something because it's very plain, it's very simple. The other thing I would do, if not with the necklace, I would at least wear some nice big dangly something, sort of like I have on now. We'll get into that though. Okay, so that was the, what is that, third look? I think so. Okay, third look. Then after that, basically is this, what I'm wearing now. Because this I got at the same time that I bought, not the last dress, the other dress. So sometime last week or in the middle of the week or whatever, I got this jumpsuit. And this is my idea of a lazy jumpsuit. This is the other thing I think I will absolutely be living in this summer. I'm going to crop it up because otherwise I'd have to go all the way back into the next province so that you can see the whole thing. I just love this. It was, again, $29.99. So pretty much everything that I got was like $29.99, which is phenomenal, right? $30. $30. I love it. I love that for me. Okay, so yeah, let me put this down for now. I got this jumper. It has two different materials. So it's a flowy pockets. Anyway, it's got you know, like very stretchy sort of t-shirt, athleisure type, whatever. Well, what do you call this? It's like a jersey t-shirty type top, and then flowy, I guess, kind of like viscosy, whatever. I'll put it up on the screen. And they're big, wide, long legs, just, and pockets, of course, and just light and flowy and comfortable. And I mean, I don't like the little, you know what? Get over it. This is 60. This is 61. What are you gonna do, right? Things are just not the same, but we're working on it. I always say that, and it's true. We are working on it. Wearing it with, I'll show you the shoes. So the shoes are a pair of espadrilles I've had for quite a while. These are by Andre Assus. And yeah, if you want to have some height, and they're so comfortable because you've got like at least an inch here and then maybe what, 3 inches. So at the end of the day, it's really a 2-inch heel, right? Because of the platform. So yeah, these are really comfortable, really great. Of course, where did I get them? On eBay, as I do, right? So this is the perfect height actually for these pants because they're quite long. So I don't know, it's not the kind of thing I think I can wear with sneakers. Maybe a couple of my sneakers that have a, you know, a bit of a platform. But yeah, so this is perfect with that. And just to do an all black monochromatic look, I would wear it with my Raffia YSL Mombasa bag. Okay, I've done a video on my collection of YSL Mombasa bags, and you should check that out if you haven't already. But okay, so that's that. I love the way, I mean, I was going to say I love the way this snatches me in. It's really the bra that's snatching me in. But it's just, this is a very flattering look. And I'm wearing it with these earrings. They're metal, so quite noisy. But yeah, I think I bought these probably at Hudson's Bay before they closed a bunch of their stores just recently. Last month or so, and yeah, I've never really worn them before, but I love them. They're just very fun and funky and huge, and yeah, I like the look. And I would just wear it just like this, nothing around the neck. But if I wanted to zhuzh it up with something around the neck, I would do this. This also came from the Bay. Is this the right way around? I think it doesn't matter. But it's leather and twine and suede and metal and beads, and just love this thing. I don't remember how much it was, but they used to have this particular section that you could go to, and they had all sorts of just funky, gorgeous jewelry. Really, really reasonable prices. So that's where I got this. And yeah, if I was going to zhuzh it up, style it up, do something a little bit, you know, more dressy, this is what I would do. I would wear it with this. I really like this necklace. I've shown this before on Instagram. Again, in the Worn 3 Ways Wednesdays, first video that I did with the shirt dress. I think I wore it with the shirt dress. So yeah, there's that look. And that's basically all the styling and new styling of the new things that I got up to. Except for, guess what we have again this week that I missed in the last couple of weeks? The pièce de résistance. We're back to that because I found a piece that I'm going to call my pièce de résistance for this styling video. I went to Zara. I did order a couple of things from Zara. One of them didn't work out. One blouse I did actually keep, and I'm going to style that up probably next week when I get the stuff from the pants from Massimo. Not that they go together or anything, but just I feel like we've got enough going on right now. Anyhow, back to what we were talking about, the pièce de résistance. And that's how we got off on this tangent about Zara, because the pièce de résistance came from Zara. I went to Zara to pick up the stuff that I'm only keeping one or two of. And while I was there, I saw this piece. Ooh, mama. Now, before we really get into it, I bought, because I want to say maybe 3 or 4 videos ago. I don't have that many, but you know, enough. About 3 videos ago, I did, maybe 4. I did a styling thing with this skirt that I got from Zara. I'm gonna prop it up here. And I said that I love the skirt, and I do love the skirt. It reminds me of a skirt that my mother would have worn in the 50s. So yeah, love that. But I started to doubt how much wear I would get out of the skirt. And then it didn't have pockets. And once I started thinking about, oh, well, if I kept it, I would want to put pockets in it. We're not doing that. We are trying not to do that anymore. It's got to be something so out of this world in order for me to go and spend that extra money, because it is extra money. And we're trying to be fiscally responsible over here. So once I start thinking, oh, it's not perfect until I do this, then it's time to go. Let's just normalize getting the things that are already exactly what we want, right? So pockets are a deal breaker. So if it doesn't have pockets, I don't know what to tell you. You've got to have everything else, and you've got to be pretty spectacular, and it's got to be the kind of thing where, okay, it's an item that really doesn't, not going to impact me if it doesn't have pockets. So can't be pants or a dress. Those things have to have pockets. Okay, a jacket maybe you can get away with, or a sweater, you know, that type of thing. Anyhow, so the pièce de résistance is another skirt. When I walked into Zara and I saw this skirt, I was like, this is the skirt. I didn't even hesitate. I did not even hesitate. And they only had a few of them in extra large too. I probably could use a large. And you know what? I haven't taken the tags off. So if I can find a large, if I see a large, I'm going to grab it and do an exchange. But I did not even hesitate for 2 seconds when I saw this skirt, and I didn't try it on either. I just grabbed it and went to the cash with it, because you know, when you know, you know. Like, I really hesitated with the other skirt also because the price point. And this one's on sale. This one's on sale for, oh no, I'm gonna crop it up because I don't remember. But yeah, I have it on my phone. Okay. As soon as I saw it, I just knew that it was gorgeous. That it's something I could style up. And of course, it has pockets. It has pockets. Just perfection. I am styling it with the green shirt, the green striped shirt that I bought at Joe Fresh a couple weeks ago. And I showed this already, I think, in a video. That I got shorts that match. So it's like a whole little summer set. And that was like $39 or $39 for that. And I think the shorts were also $39. So another steal. We've been good this summer. The prices are just, they've been good. They've been really, really good. Anyhow, as I was saying, I styled up the skirt, my pièce de résistance, yes, with this Joe Fresh striped shirt. So pattern on pattern on pattern. I'm really, you know, I'm still very much the neutral minimalist girly, but pattern on pattern and print, and I'm loving the look of all of that. So back to this outfit. The stripes, with the green bag. That green bag is, what is that green bag? It is Cole Haan from eBay, naturally. And that's what I styled it up with. And the belt, I threw it on with a belt. This skirt doesn't have belt loops, by the way. And then the other thing I did, I decided to style it with the shirt, the Ghani shirt that I styled in my boho video. I just love the fact that it's got the colors that are in the skirt. So the green is there, the blue is there, like the skirt with the stripes. You know what I love about that skirt? The way that the stripes kind of start off very faded and then become a little brighter, and then they fade again. I don't know who designed this, but kudos. Chef's kiss. I love it. So the Ghani shirt, I styled it up. It's got all the different colors. I decided to use my another Cole Haan blue leather bag. So yeah, I wore my Proenza Schuler fringed mules that I've also shown before on my channel, and the other one is the espadrilles, the Andre Sue espadrilles that I just showed you. So I wasn't sure which one I preferred. I think I prefer the mules. So yeah, that's it. that's all the new in stuff. That's what I styled it with. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to come back next week with the stuff that I didn't get in time or had to send back and exchange and all of that stuff. So yeah, but if you enjoyed this video and my pièce de résistance, which is the skirt, I love this skirt, then please give me a thumbs up, comment on anything, comment on the looks, and subscribe to my channel, because we are a vibe over here and I love what I'm doing. And if there are 2 people or 3 people out there who are getting something from my content, even if it's just, oh, I never thought to wear something like that, or I never thought to put those 2 colors together, or whatever, or you just over here because I have a, you know, beautiful sparkling personality, then bless your heart. And please come back anytime. And yeah, I love that. I love that for me and for you. So yeah, comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all the things. And I'm so happy if you stuck it out with me for this entire video. And I will be back next week. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed week ahead of you. And yeah, we'll be back. If you come back, I'll come back. Come on back and have a great week. Thank you. Bye.